So my hose nozzle is messed up. I don't know what happened, but somehow since last season, this thing has gotten messed up. When I turn it on, it squirts water whether you're pushing the lever or not. So I'm going to try to take it off. No, not happening. I've tried to take it off with my hands and I can't get it. I'm gonna try to get some pliers and get it off and replace it with my old one. Let's see if I can find some pliers. Okay, Matt's toolbox. I don't really want to dig too much, but I might have to. I think I found a plier. We'll see if they'll work. Hey! Got it! That was easy peasy. This is my one from last year, but it was leaking, so that's why I put the other one on. But we are currently staying at home, not trying to get out. So I think this one leaks less than the other one. Let's try it out. Let's see. It's purple too. This is my favorite color, purple.
You got it on?
I'm gonna try to see if this one. Don't turn it on yet.
Why?
Because it will spray all over me. It's not on. All right, turn it on just oh. Camera just got dropped in water. I think we're okay. Hang on. Hey friends, Crystal Keim here. Your growing gardener tip for the day is to water your plants. Now, me and watering the plants, we have a love-hate relationship. When it comes to watering your garden or your plants, it is a necessity. There's lots of information out there about watering your plants. I encourage you guys to go and Google. All these tips are just the little tiny bits that I know. There is so much more information out there. So what I've learned when it comes to watering your plants is that for me, where we're at, we have to water pretty much every day unless it rains. So our soil tends to dry out. It does have some clay in it, so it dries out pretty quickly. So we have to water every day. So I'm going to be watering our little seedlings and things that we've put in the garden already today. I'll just take you guys along with that. I'm going to try and see if I can get water out of the rain barrels. We're going to see. I'm going to hook up the hose. Don't squirt me. Hey, don't squirt me. Love-hate with water. I'm going to try to hook up the hose, see if we can get some water out of the rain barrels. They're all full. All the rain barrels are full. However, the problem that we've had is from the water barrels to the garden is an upward slope. So sometimes it doesn't have the potatoes now. We've got a pretty good flow now. Slow and steady, but pretty good flow. Alright, we're watering the small sunflowers now. These are just pretty ones. There's some there. Yep, there you go. There are some things you can do to help with watering. Things like mulching, putting hay down, which is something I want to do, one of my goals. For the longest time, I've thought that you couldn't water in the middle of the day, the heat of the day, that it was bad for your plants. But I've since found out that if your plants need water, it's better just to water them when they need it. So if it's in the middle of the day and the ground is dry and they need water, to go ahead and water them at the soil. Another thing that I thought is I used to always water everything at night. That was just what I thought. If you can't water in the heat of the day, water at night. But the thing about watering at night is they don't need as much water during the nighttime time. They need it during the heat of the day. So it's actually better to water in the morning so that they have moisture throughout the day. However, water when you can water. I usually still end up watering at night because that's the most convenient for us. but just make sure that your plants are getting water. If they're not, they're probably going to struggle. Now there are some plants that do fine. If you just let them go and do their own thing, they'll do fine. But they seem to do better when you consistently give them water.
So we just got done watering, and from the rain barrel we used an entire barrel of water. So that's one thing to keep in mind, and we only have maybe 5 beds worth of stuff, and it wasn't even a good drenching water. Avery's talking to you guys too. There she is, she's talking to you. It wasn't even a good full drench of water. You can see here, we're just coming out a couple hours later, and I don't know if you see that, my carrots and stuff are already dried out already. So it could have used some more water, so I may have to hit it again with the water hose. But that's something to kind of think about, is how much water. So I want to use the rain barrels as much as possible, you know, conserve water and also save a little bit of money, but we'll still have to substitute quite a bit of water as well.
But that is my tip, is to go out and be sure to water your garden. Alright, I'm Crystal Keim. If you like these tips, be sure to subscribe, join the channel. I'll be doing different growing gardener tips throughout the season is my goal, my plan as I do things and learn things. Also on this channel, I'd like to just share my journey with you. Here in an upcoming video, I plan to do kind of tell you guys some of my goals and about gardening and why I want to garden and what I want to do long term, and kind of just tell you more about my story when it comes to gardening. If you want to know more about my story now with gardening, I encourage you to check out the video How to Start Your First Garden, I think it's called. I'll link it here. It talks about some of the history of why I enjoy gardening and why I choose to do it. Alright, until next time, I'm Crystal Keim. I'll see you guys later. Bye.